I'll let you start this video because it's probably the most important part of the E46.
Not really.
Kinda is.
When you turbo it, go ahead. I'll announce it when you turbo it, bitch.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Static Works. Today is the most important day for the E46 because we're gonna be finally slamming the car. So before we begin, I just want to give a shout out to Ryan. He's gonna be recording and editing.
The whole time.
He's not gonna be editing shit. I'm gonna be editing.
Like what's up? What's up with that? What's up? Tell me what's up with that? What's up? What's up? What's up with that? What's up? What's up? Like what's up? What's up with that? What's up? Tell me what's up with that? What's up? What's up?
So we're gonna be doing the rears first because I heard they're a lot easier than the fronts, because the fronts we have a spring compressor that we have to remove the spring because we need to reuse the top mount of the old struts. So that's why we're gonna be doing the rears first. We're gonna be using a $50 impact wrench because last time we did coilovers, it was a pain in the ass. So hopefully this will work. The coilovers we got are from ECS Tuning and they're about $349, so they are budget. I'll have them linked down in the description. We do have to reuse the top mounts on both the front and the rear. So we finally got the rear spring off. And now we're just adjusting it to the preferred height. And then we're gonna be finally putting these on the rear. It took us about like...
Too long.
How long?
Too long.
He's not even editing.
You wouldn't let me edit. You mean film?
Yeah. Who edits your vlogs?
Me.
Who edits your vlogs?
Danny.
So we just did the rears, one rear, and then now we're gonna get to the front. We might not have time to do all four, but we're gonna show you how to do the front and then finish all the rest.
Most likely tomorrow.
Later in the video, yeah, tomorrow, of this footage, but yeah. For the front, all we have to do is take off these three top mounts. There's a bottom mount. You do have to remove this bottom bolt and then this long ass end link, which we're gonna be replacing with this shortened end link because of course we're gonna be lowering it, so it has to be shorter.
Like what's up? What's up with that? What's up? Tell me what's up with that? What's up? What's up? What's up with that? What's up? What's up? What's up with that? What's up? What's up?
So these are the differences between the OEM and the aftermarket. I don't know what brand.
ECS.
ECS. You can see the size difference,
Ooh.
thickness. OEM does seem a little bit heavier. This one's so much nicer. I know the way. It popped. I know the way.
Right now Martin's trying to put the end link in. We might have to hammer it in.
Was it these?
Yeah. There's a new, I think it comes with new ones. Now that we have the end links and coils installed, I believe it's a 2-inch drop. And we're gonna see how it looks with the 18s. We might have to drop it even more.
We'll see.
Right now, Eden's trying to lower the car because we thought making or tightening it all the way up would raise or lower it. And when we lowered it, it was higher than stock ride height. Because the stock ride height has sport suspension, so it's gonna be a little higher than stock. But he's dropping it, and we'll see how low we can get. What's up, guys? So this is the next day of the coilover install. We're able to install all of them the same day, but we're only able to adjust the fronts because I guess the rears, you can't really adjust them from the spring bucket. We'll show you guys that right now. Martin's heading over here to help me. It's currently 8 in the morning. I'm stupid exhausted, and we have a huge mess in the garage because we have to pull it all out again to work on the car. So let's get the car in the driveway and I'll show you how it looks. This is the fitment in the front. There is no wheel gap And I'm gonna try riding like this. Hopefully I can do it. The rears, on the other hand, have a huge wheel gap that I need to clear, and that's what we're gonna be doing today to try to get it all lowered. This is the rear spring and rear spring bucket setup. As you can see, it's really hard to try to even get the spanner wrenches in there. So what we might do is actually take the bucket out and pretty much just adjust it to where we want it. We're gonna have to play with it a little bit and then do the same thing to the other side. Say what's up.
We're on day 2 of adjusting the coilovers because Daddy doesn't know how to do it.
So we're gonna try maxing it out. And we already did that, but it didn't look low for some reason. So we're gonna do it with the other one and see how low it is. So we finally got everything installed. We did have to cut the rubber. It was like a clear rubber piece that actually connects to the rear spring. It looks like this. We cut it off just because we want it a little more low. I know it insulates the noise, but yeah, like I said, we want it more low. So Martin's gonna bring it up here and we're gonna show you guys how it looks. This is how she looks right now. The fronts are lower, but of course it's because it's a true style coilover, the rears aren't. So that's why it's gonna sit a little lower, but honestly I like the way it looks. It should settle in more in the rear and then it should be even. But what do you think? Do you think it looks good?
We'll come back in a week or so and we'll do it. Benny will do a full review and we'll see if it adjusts in the rear. If not, then are you gonna want to raise the front, make it even, or?
Maybe. Just depends.
We'll
just cut the springs.
We'll cut the springs.
So we finally did pretty much the most important part that I think on the E46, and that's slamming it, or at least trying to slam it as much as we can. We pretty much maxed it out on the rear all the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was really excited for this. Martin was really excited for this. Woo! And we have more coming, so stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys on the next one.